Did you see the fact that Steph Curry came out today and said that he wants to play as LeBron. I don't know if that means like as long as LeBron's playing or as long as LeBron has played.
Probably the latter.
Do you think the latter?
Yeah.
Could be. I don't know what Luke's doing, but I feel like Luke is the worst manager of time. I'm fully convinced he just has no idea how to manage time. Also, I buy this drink with like no ice, and you know what they do? They like give it to me like only 3/4 of the way full. But either way, what'd you end up doing?
For what?
Yesterday, did you end up golfing, or was that this weekend?
No, that was this weekend. I'm settled in. Might go to a hurricane party later, but I'll probably do that too.
My dad. So I never heard of hurricane parties until my dad mentioned something.
Yeah,
a few months ago, where like when he lived here in the 80s, he was like a few people invited him, like because he only evacuated. He never really evacuated. He only evacuated once for a hurricane, and it wasn't really evacuated. They only went like one? I think one in the late 80s, early 90s, and they didn't even evacuate. I think
very long. Yeah.
Yeah, he said they didn't even evacuate. They just went to like Boca Raton or like Orlando.
Yeah, that's what a lot of the trailer parks are doing here. They're just going by you. Which sounds funny.
Yeah, they're just packing up their house.
Their house. Yeah.
Dude, so when I was driving with my dad, because, he lived here like 78 to like 94. And yeah, something like that. I mean, and like loaded too. Like he owned like a bunch of companies out here. So he's just like laughing at like all the trailer parks there are like in random corners. He's like, yeah, they're like random. Like you'll be like mansion, and like 2 blocks over, fucking trailer park.
Yeah.
Like it's absurd. It makes no sense. Like the zoning laws.
Yeah, they just with the storms, they're like, all right, I guess that's fine.
No, but okay, so let's get right into this Steph Curry, LeBron news, and then we'll talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Today's news.
Look, see, it doesn't look as gappy today.
Oh wow, it's gotten bigger. Just kidding.
No, it's gotten smaller, if anything.
How's that even possible? It's not gonna Oh, Canada.
You know what? I will say Canada's national anthem is way better than No, I have like a problem. So as someone whose family is from like a Spanish-speaking country, I think most Spanish-speaking national anthems are fucking terrible. They're like terrible. They're like operas, and I've never liked them. So is that wait, Jackson, you're 24 years old, right?
Yeah. Why?
Can you pan the camera into your living room?
Yeah. I haven't unpacked from Miami or Houston. Miami was what, 2.5 weeks ago?
Your living room looks like what my like basement looked like when I was 16 playing video games at like my mom's house.
Yeah.
You want to clear off that?
Suitcase is still open.
I think the best is your tiny ass coffee table with way too many books.
It's supposed to be an end table. I can fit a lot on that. I did move the magazines to the TV though. I have these. You remember these helmets? These are so fun. Like the little helmets.
No, I don't know what helmets. He's about to bring one over, isn't he?
I picked these for us.
Oh, yeah. Did you buy those?
No, my dad got them for me for my birthday.
You're not even a Vikings fan.
Oh, shit.
All right. I actually do remember those. You remember like
so
some
fun.
kids would have like the little box that you would put the helmets in with the team name, and then you put the plastic cover so you could like showcase them all in the box. I don't know. You practice what you preach. All right, so here we are. In a recent appearance, also, can we talk about Gilbert Arenas' podcast is like legit? Have you seen like he has like a stage and everything now?
Oh,
But yeah, also Gilbert Arenas' podcast is like called different, you know, like it used to be called Agent Zero, and now it's called Gil's Arena. And he's because remember it was Agent Zero, right?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't listen to Gilbert Arenas? Oh, okay. I see how he is. So in a
damn player, every current and former player is a damn podcast right now. I've got too many podcasts to do myself than to listen to Gilbert Arenas.
No, you're right.
I'm not a Wizards fan from Chicago. Now D Rose podcast.
Who else did Gilbert Arenas play? Gilbert Arenas played for the Warriors, the Wizards, and the Magic, right? I want a Magic Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
He was so bad for the Magic. Oh,
I can't imagine it was great. Oh, dude, really? Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his body went to shit.
They all do. All young, all athletic point guards' bodies end up ending the same. And that's why Ja Morant's ring has got to come soon.
So one part of the conversation was about how long Steph Curry hopes to play and if he would play as long as LeBron James has. And the quote is, "It's somewhere in that range, but I've never imagined myself being the 40-plus dude trying to hold on for dear life. But who knows what my body will look like or feel like at that point. I got 3 years left on my deal, including at least that, and then kind of figure it out from there." And then he goes so far that he's been blessed to play for the same franchise, and he looks at guys like Kobe, Magic, Dirk, Tim, and how they were able to establish a culture when did it with a lot of different roster combinations in different parts of their careers, but still with the same team. So I think you're right. The headline was kind of because the headline says Steph Curry hopes to play as long as LeBron James has. So it makes you think like at first till LeBron retires or 20 years like LeBron, and it's still
he's not. Yeah, he's not LeBron's kid. I think he wants 20 years. I think he'll get there quite easily. He's coming off like his most efficient shooting split since like 2017. I mean, he averaged half a tick. He averaged 0.1 tick. Otherwise, he'd be rounded up to 30 a game. So until Steph Curry isn't Steph Curry, I think he'll be in the league. But, you know, his shooting ability will keep him even if he's 40.
You know who's not going to be part of the roster
for
the rest of this? Yeah, Klay Thompson. This man's last year is this year, and I think he knows.
Yeah, it might be.
I think, like, I'd rather keep
the trade of Poole, though. Yeah, I'd rather keep Green too. I think the keeping of
okay, think about this.
The trade of Poole.
Klay Thompson's making what, $35-40 million next year, right? Something like that.
Something absurd.
So would you rather be paying Klay Thompson $35-40 million a year or Buddy Hield 17?
Klay Thompson, the fuck?
Buddy Hield.
I don't think anybody would agree with you.
All right, let's
Buddy fucking Hield. They've been trying to trade Buddy Hield since he got into the damn league.
I know.
You're trying to take him over Klay.
No, the whole thing I'm getting at is what you're paying for at this point. Obviously, like prime Klay Thompson, you're taking Klay. But last year you had a guy in Buddy Hield who shot almost 10 3-pointers a night at 52%. while Klay Thompson left, and he averaged 17 points, and he's only making like 15 a year. And then you got a guy like Klay Thompson who's making closer to $40 million a year and is shooting 10 3-pointers a night. He did shoot at 41%. He shot the year before at 38. So it's still there, but like he's also taking like 18 field goals. Like, I don't know. I just feel like
I mean, Buddy Hield's got a very successful career. He made the 2016, 2017 All-Rookie team. Klay Thompson, even though he's making $43.2 million this season, it's not like he's had a good career. It's not like he's made 5 All-Stars, 4 NBA championships, 2-time All-NBA, 2011, 2012 All-Rookie, 2018, 2019 All-Defensive. So, yeah, I'd take Buddy Hield over him in a heartbeat, even in their primes. I don't really see what the whole hype is of Klay. But Klay Thompson will be making $43.2 million this season. I would see what you're saying if Klay Thompson, because Klay's going to get 43 next year too. So,
and listen to this. That
was a joke. He's going to get half of that, and they're going to keep him, and he will probably retire somewhere.
Buddy Hield shot almost 60% effectively from the field, like true shooting, 60% almost. Klay shot like 55, like league average. I'm just saying,
obviously, like I said, Buddy's way better than. I mean, I think one thing that you're underestimating is Buddy Hield's playoff experience because he has so many. Do you want to take a guess at how many playoff games he's played in his life?
Okay, maybe Buddy Hield.
Oh, the answer is 0. Yeah, so the answer is Buddy Hield's never played in a playoff game. So
Buddy
Klay
Hield
Thompson
might not be. Shut up. Listen, Buddy Hield might not be the best example, but maybe Bogdanovich, somebody who's making, less than half of the salary, who can give you the same production at this point.
I don't know. We talk about this all the time. Klay Thompson's not getting 43 a year in his next contract, just like Draymond Green wanted a max contract. He's not getting a max. So Klay Thompson will come back around $20 million a year. And so then you can go out and you can get this beloved Buddy Hield or this beloved Bogdanovich, and then you can have both of them for Klay's former salary.
Or what if I just move on from Klay, trade him, and then I'm able to sign 3 players to replace him?
Well, this year will be an indicator of if you need to do that or not. I think that's worst case scenario. I don't think they'll need to do that. Clay still had a good year.
No, he still had a good year, but there's a possibility that he just becomes less and less efficient of a volume scorer who doesn't really provide defense anymore.
Yeah, they're gonna. I mean, well, thank God Dre's back, and thank God they have Wiggins. Because I'm not worried about his defense right now, but 33? It's going to happen someday. Might not be it. Probably won't be this year, but yeah, I agree. He'll one day soon be a guy, not a lockdown defender.
Dude, Gilbert Arenas' podcast is produced by FIBA Sports.
By who?
FIBA.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Fubu's growing. I used to have Fubu for the free trial.
Really?
Yeah, for the free trial. The 7-day free trial. I think that was before YouTube TV was the thing.
Dude, Gilbert Arenas. Listen to this. Gilbert Arenas admits that he ran about 60 red lights in 4 months and got away with it by keeping his dealer plates on his vehicle.
By keeping his what?
His dealer plates on his vehicle.
Why? Well, who's his dealer?
No, like when you buy a car, you have dealer plates.
Just kept them on.
Yeah, you just like expired.
Well, at least nobody got hurt. All right, I guess it worked.
Yeah, that's so funny. Let's move over to Canada basketball. The team to beat, right?
No.
What do you mean? Okay.
The teams to beat are still America and Spain because of their history.
When it's Spain versus Canada in the final, we'll see.
I highly doubt that. I'd put money on it. I'd put 100 on that.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what the FIBA World Cup standings look like. The Dominican Republic went 3-0. Can we talk about that?
I can't. The second round bracket is so freaking confusing to me. They make it so confusing. And by the way, nobody covers FIBA. There's like the only people who cover FIBA like are, if you want to find anything about FIBA, is like FIBA.com. Like unless you're following like these niche Twitter accounts, but nobody's covering FIBA. So
except me.
It's really fucking annoying. But like I know you're not watching the game, so it's like it's really annoying because you can't watch all of these damn games, and there's no like easy center that like gives you a breakdown of, except for FIBA. FIBA does a good job of breaking it down, but
The Athletic does for Team USA in Canada, but nothing else.
Yeah, so it's Athletic's probably pretty good at with America. They're probably the one to hit because I can't find anything about it. But my point was with Dominican Republic going 3-0 and Italy now being the runner-up, I was looking at one of these like brackets trying to figure out what the next round is going to be because I thought we played like Montenegro or Latvia or something like that. And then, but the website I was reading has us up against Group I's runner-up, and Group I's runner-up right now is Italy. And so I don't know if that means we're playing Italy on Friday or what it means, but we'll know tomorrow. We'll know this time tomorrow when USA wraps up their first round. But you know what I mean? Like, there's no website. I have to check the Athletic because it's like, did Italy's loss mean now we have to play Italy, or do we not even have to freaking? This is exactly what I was looking at. So we're the Group J winner, and the Group I runner-up right now is Italy.
So we're playing Italy. It means
that's fucking crazy. I did not know that was possible. Italy this fast is not ideal. I will say that. They won't lose, but
I think so. Then that means Dominican Republic is playing. Who's the runner-up for us?
We don't know yet. Greece or New Zealand.
Or, I mean, Lithuania or Montenegro. Dude, Lithuania.
See, I thought we played the winner. I thought we played the worst of those two. I still think that's what it is. I don't understand why this is like this because I'm pretty sure those are the two teams we are about to play. And I think that was established right after we won our second game over Greece.
This is a very complicated
20 minutes. I looked for 20 minutes before the show and I couldn't find a single fucking article saying anything after Italy's loss or win, if they're who they're playing next, or like I want to read a freaking article that says Italy just beat this team, so now they're gonna play blank or blank in the next round. Same thing with America.
What we should have done is we should have gone to Manila. All right. And we should have
Manila.
Yeah, it's in Manila.
Yeah.
And we should have gone to Manila, and we should have covered the FIBA World Cup ourselves, and we would have made millions.
I don't know about millions, but
we could have made a price, some clicks. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we probably could have got an all-inclusive trip.
Mm-hmm.
If we were like, we'll cover every game, and they'll just be like, we need a hotel room, and like food and water, and we're good. Yeah. They probably would have done. They probably would have left. You want them Thai boys?
Holy shit! You knew we're in the Philippines? Yeah, we got a spot for you guys. Nobody knows that.
But no, I will say the FIBA World Cup is like a bit weird with how it's like structured, because it's like I feel like with the soccer World Cup with FIFA, it's straightforward. This is not. I feel like I'm like doing one of those things where it's just like if X equals B, then B will equal C. yeah.
Where the fuck did MC squared come into play? The good news for America is that unlike the last FIBA World Cup was in like China, and America played like there were like 5 games. Their 5 games were in like 5 different cities. So they're bussing all around fucking Western China or Eastern China, whichever region they were in, and like, living in different hotel rooms for every game in China. They're bussing to freaking China and every day. And so they don't have to do that now until I think the finals. They're in the same hotel. They're in the same arena all the way up until the finals, or maybe even the end of the tournament. So that's something that's going to benefit America. But yeah, Thomas is loving Canada. I'm loving Dylan Brooks' contract right now with Houston. I'll tell you that.
I knew you were going to say that.
He's an overpay. Do you know Dylan Brooks is like a top 5 defender at his position? Overpay. No, I wasn't asking you. I was just overpay. You know, he's like a really good defender who gives you 15 points per game and can knock down threes. Overpay. And now Dylan Brooks scores 6 points in Canada's final game, but has lockdown defense. And I see Rockets Twitter and they're finally like, you know what? I think that's a pretty decent contract. It's like, oh, you fucking kidding. Damn.
So I also think so. I don't know. With Canada, this game today was a bit interesting. First off,
not really. They played fucking Latvia or something. Batavia. They played Bavarian chocolate lava cake.
Latvia's good. Okay, Archers.
Yeah, Latvia's. Yeah. Is that who they played?
Yeah, they played Latvia today. I mean, if they had Christoph Porzingis, it would have been a different story. But I mean, he played Davis Bertans, and
like his brother.
Who's his brother?
Play. Doris.
There's a guy named.
Isn't that his brother?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna assume they're related.
Wait, I think he almost made the NBA. Doris,
really?
Yes, he was like on an NBA roster.
Bertans in the NBA is like, this guy's a fucking piece of shit, and then he gets into FIBA, and it's like, dude, Davis Bertans is a really good player for Latvia, and you should not underestimate them. But then the first game in the NBA, it's gonna be like, why the I don't even know what team Davis Bertans is on right now, but every fan of that team after FIBA is gonna be like, what? Why the fuck is Davis Bertans on our basketball team?
Yo, the internet sucks. So, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
What did he tell you?
Luke? Hey, Luke, where are you?
My laptop charger doesn't work anymore, so I can't really use my laptop today.
So we're talking right now about Canada winning. Shea Gilgeous dropping 27 points. RJ Barrett having 22. Did you know Kelly Olynyk at 15 and Nickeil Alexander-Walker at 14? Also, Nickeil
Alexander-Walker
from him.
I do want to say
Kelly's good, man.
You know, Na and Shai are cousins. Like
who's cousins?
Nickeil Alexander-Walker is Shea Gilgeous Alexander's cousin.
Oh, no shit. Are they both from Are they both from
weird
Brampton?
family or just family friend thing?
Yeah, they're both from Canada.
But are they family friend related or are they actually related?
They're like cousins. Like they both have the last name Alexander through their.
So they're not related.
But they are though.
They are blood related. No, they are first cousins. Nickeil Alexander and Shea Gilgeous Alexander are first cousins.
Oh, both of their parents just loved hyphen names, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they probably have progressive parents who believed in combining.
Yeah, who love the hyphenated names and shit.
Isn't that what it is? Like, I know
I
it's
don't
other
know.
countries. I know other countries.
Oh, that's sick.
Do it.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about names. I thought you were talking about, is that it that they're cousins? It's like, I don't know.
No. I'm talking about the names thing. Like in other countries, you combine it. But in America, if you have no reason, it's just a progressive thing now to do.
Yeah, because in Spanish countries, they always have 4 different last names or whatever.
Yeah. Or
whatever.
Who's that soccer player? Oxlade Chamberlain.
Oxlade Chamberlain. Yep.
Yeah.
That's like England, though. That's us.
I know.
We English people have no reason to do that.
We English?
Yeah, English speaking, I should say. Because we're definitely not English blokes.
Does Britain have a basketball team?
Yeah, they suck.
They suck real bad. Really bad.
They suck.
So they're like France.
They also have a baseball team. They suck at that.
Do they really? I mean,
yeah, but they played in the world. They played in the World Baseball Classic, and Klay Thompson's brother played for Team GB because their dad's born in the Bahamas. Their dad's born in the Bahamas. You know that?
Oh yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, so Clay's brother, who plays baseball, played for Team GB.
And Clay could play for the Bahamas.
If he wanted to, yes. Like Eric Gordon played for the Bahamas because his mom.
Yeah. They
His mom
nationalized
made it.
him.
What's up?
Luke, who do you have winning FIBA World Cup? Canada,
USA,
America?
come on now. USA.
USA won't.
USA.
They will though, dude. We're
I'll
better.
bet you $100 right now USA wins the FIBA World Cup. Oh, and I'll
Why
give
would
you
they not?
the whole because this guy thinks that Zach Edey and like
There's-
all of a
Zach
sudden
Edey- Zach Edey didn't go pro for a reason. Let's just say that. He stayed in college for another year for a reason.
America, Canada. What does Canada do good at? Transition, play fast. What does America do good at? Transition, play fast. Who's bigger? Who's better? America.
Who
Who's
has
gonna
more
win?
depth?
America.
Who has more depth?
America.
America.
Canada.
Yeah.
No.
Bro, no, they don't. There's Zach Edey is not even an NBA player, and he's playing for this team. Come on now.
Luke. Canada's best player is better than America's best player.
Yeah. So what? That's one player. It's not a team, is he?
America's worst player is better than Canada's fifth best player.
Luke,
Like,
my response to you that is Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Rondé Hollis Jefferson said it take one person to build a team.
Yeah, but Rondé Hollis Jefferson plays for Jordan, dude. What the fuck?
Have you guys watched the highlights of that performance? It is like one of the most remarkable
it's like Tony Delk's 50-point game or Terrence Ross's 50-point game. Like he was an out-of-body experience.
Yeah, it is an out-of-body experience. You're watching that and you're like, you never would have thought Rondé Hollis Jefferson would drop 39 with like no one around him.
That's why the Jordanians naturalized him, man. They had to.
Well, the best part is that it was all self-creation. There was no like guard setting him up. No, he was ISO.
Yeah, because he's like the only guy who could create his own shot on that team.
He ISO'd 40 points.
Hey, he did average double figures one NBA season. So.
One NBA season while shooting 47% from the field, 28% from three, averaging.
Yeah, he wasn't the most efficient,
points.
but hey, those Nets were terrible. So it wasn't like what was he supposed to do?
It's crazy that he's not in the league. I think he just doesn't care because he's like.
I think the bag was better, and he just wants to be a star. So I can't blame him.
No, that's what I
he's
think.
Playing. Where's he playing now? Like Puerto Rico or something?
Yeah. So since leaving the NBA, he's only been playing in like destination locations, like Philippines.
Yeah, because he likes the vacation spot, you know.
Yeah, Philippines, Puerto Rico. I think the other one he played in South Korea. Like,
all right.
Yeah, vacation
spots.
Yeah.
Canada or Thomas said, didn't USA lose to Spain one year as well? USA's last FIBA roster goes as such, and it starts off with a bad bang. Derek White, Donovan Mitchell, Joe Harris, legend, Marcus Smart,
Harris was on the last one.
Harrison Barnes, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Mason Plumlee, Miles Turner, Brooke Lopez, Chris Middleton, Kemba Walker. Pretty decent team.
We had Mason Plumlee on the roster, so that
you have Mason Plumlee, Joe Harris, and Derek White on your roster.
That tells you all you need to know.
Yeah. That team's better. That team's better than this team.
This team is more depth.
No, you have to keep in mind.
Guys are better.
This is 4 years ago, Jaylen Brown. This is 4 years ago, Jason Tatum. This is 4 years ago, Donovan Mitchell. I guess he was probably their best player, but still, you could argue Chris Middleton was one of the best players on that team.
Yeah, he was.
He's a really good player.
No, Cardiac Kemba was the best player on that team.
Yeah, Kemba Walker was probably the best player on the team at the time. All right, I'm going to step inside of the underground to get food real quick. I'm going to call you guys back in a sec.
So okay, I'm going to change it. If you don't believe in Canada, it's going to be Spain. To win it all. I have no faith in Team USA.
You just like to go against them because you think you're not like fully American, so you don't want to root for them. So then you just want to be the outlier and say, "Oh, Spain's better." I'm not American, and I think Spain's better. No, Spain's got a good team, but if Santi Aldama is your best player, sounds like you're a pretty easy win. I'll just say that.
the best player, but like
all of us, it's the same thing with fucking Davis Bertans. Like, oh, Santi Aldama on the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh yeah, he's a solid rookie player, but he's a fucking rookie and he's a bench player. All right, Usman Garuba in the NBA, nobody wants him, but in Spain, it's like, yeah, look at this multi-versatile 1 through 5 defender. He's a stud. He's one of our best players, and he is. And if Usman Garuba and Santi Aldama are your best players, well, I got a giant old surprise for you, and that's Team USA's cock in your face, just right across. It's like the hurricane. Cock them balls. Then I'll come around like Hurricane Irma and I'll fucking whip it around again and go balls cock.
Jesus.
That's a preview for USA versus Spain. Yeah.
Dude, also I'm like looking at Josh Hawkinson, who's like the starting center for the Japanese basketball team, who's like an American who got a Japanese citizenship. And he is living. Oh, he's white. He's so white. He's like 6'11", like whiter than anything. But he's been in Japan for 6 years. Since 2017, he's been in Japan. Just living it.
A lot of fucking pussy.
Apart from Koreans, but like not from the Japanese culture. Japan is like not similar to.
Like, is that more? That's Korean.
Like, yeah, like
gotta be some Koreans in
Japan. I worked with a guy for like almost 2 years who he taught English in Japan, and he told me that like flirting with Japanese girls and like trying to like hook up with Japanese girls is like not a thing. Like they're like culturally, that's like not a thing. Like the first 2 dates, they'll like come with like a handler, like with their brother or their dad to the date.
Oh, wow.
And like that's part of their culture, and like you can't kiss them until like the 5th or 6th date, and like it's like it's like really weird. But like supposedly South Korea is like America, like their customs, literally like supposedly when you go to South Korea, like it's literally like being in America except Korean, you know what I mean? Like the culture, the style of like life and stuff like that, very similar. But
in Japan, I couldn't even like, I'm pretty sure if I went out in public, I'd have to wear a long sleeve shirt because of my tattoos. Like, I don't think you can go to like dinner or go to the gym without covering up your tattoos in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's what Vinny Hacker and his friends had to do when they went to Japan a couple months ago.
Really? How many tattoos do you have?
How many do I have?
Yeah,
3. A girl just asked me like 2 days ago. She said I like a tattoo, and then she asked how many you had, and I said 2, and I have 3. And like I knew it as I said it. I don't know why I said 2. And like if you like just look at my body, you can see like 3 right away. But it's like 2.
So I went to work out today, and when halfway through working out, I realized I forgot to change into my workout clothing.
So you're wearing a suit and tie?
No, I was just wearing like clothing that I didn't want to work out in. And so I ended up having to. So when I went to shower and change, I had to put on a white t-shirt, like an undershirt that I had that was clean. So like I walked through campus and I went to the bookstore and I bought this baseball shirt. I don't even like baseball.
Yeah, it looks fucking terrible.
It's terrible. It was all cool. It's so shitty.
What even is that?
It's the logo of the baseball.
Is it really? It looks like the Detroit Lions shitty logo. It's like if somebody drew it lefty.
It's the Detroit. It's literally the Detroit Lions style logo, but for the Miami Tigers, whatever.
Yeah.
Logo for baseball, and it was the cheapest shirt on clearance. I just needed something to throw on, so it wasn't in a white tee.
Nothing wrong with some swag.
Dude, now there was
10 years from now, that shirt will be sick. I mean, the shirt's pretty sick because of how retarded their logo is.
It's kind of cool because how dumb it is, but there was this dope ass jacket. It was like a Mitchell and Ness. I thought like for 2 minutes about buying it, but then I saw the price tag of like 175, and I was just like, it And it was a pretty thick jacket for
Jacket in
Florida.
Miami.
Yeah. I was like, I'm only gonna wear this when I go to visit my parents.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, you'll see when it gets like cold, so it's like 70 and like 60, people wear winter jackets. You'll see some winter jackets, and it'll be like, what the fuck? 72 out.
No, my mom was telling me, my mom and dad were telling me, because like, like I lived in Central Florida as a kid, but like I don't, I was like 5 to 9. So, but she was like telling me, she's like, the first year you're gonna be like hot all year round, but she's like, next year, she's like, you're gonna be joining them like after a year. Like,
No, that's me now. Fuck.
Yeah, let me know. But yeah, she told me, she's like, don't be surprised that like when you start seeing like people wearing like the Uggs and stuff, and it's like 70, 80. Yeah, like like the back in Kansas, the Uggs didn't come out till like, if it dropped under 50, it was like 50 or below. Well, look who's returned.
Yeah, I got my food.
So I got a plan. I gotta email the director, but the plan is I'm gonna try to pitch to have this show done like on campus and to get undergraduates to run it.
Hey.
That would be sick. All right, I'm gonna have to go in a little bit for office hour, but I figured I'd call back.
No, you're good. Let's do.
Who goes to office hours?
I gotta get an office hour in like 20 minutes because I gotta. Dude, Josh Hawkinson helped lead the Toisu Fighting Eagles out of the second division of the B League. I just want to say that.
What did you say? You cut out there.
Oh my God. You guys remember Scooty Randall?
No idea who that is.
Scooty Randall. Luke, you don't remember Scooty Randall from
No,
Temple?
I don't. And what?
From Temple University, 08 to 2013.
Scooty Randall?
Yeah, or Jonathan Williams.
Jonathan Williams?
Yeah.
I remember Jonathan. I remember Jonathan Simmons.
No, Jonathan Williams, 4-star recruit out of Jonathan Williams III.
I don't. His name sounds familiar. Who did he play for?
Gonzaga, Mizzou.
I don't know if I remember. I might remember him. His name sounds familiar.
Dude, what about guys? I think I want to become a Japanese basketball player.
Shut the hell up. You'd get cut.
I don't know, man. I think I could be a Matthew Dellavedova off the bench.
You'd get cut.
They'd love my energy off the bench.
They would love your off the bench. Okay, look. I feel like if there was room zero for enforcers, that would be you. You'd be the enforcer. Your job is to go pound the shit out of people.
Yeah, and maybe tear a couple ACLs.
Exactly. I was watching the Canadian Basketball League and the other day, and it was, I was watching and I was like, these guys are really fucking bad. But then I was realizing like, oh, they're really bad, but they're trying so hard because of how bad they are.
The Canadian Elite Basketball League is trying to be
that's what I was watching.
First off, I legitimately, like, not even joking, could probably play off the bench in the Canadian Elite Basketball League because it's basically semi-pro. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Oh yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Some of those shots, man, they were
terrible.
Like, I'm legit. Like, I'm pretty sure that if they needed a roster spot, they probably could get me in there.
Yeah, you'd be like a last-minute emergency signing if like they had an injury crisis.
Yeah, like I probably could play in the Canadian Elite Basketball.
Oh, you 100? Maybe, man. Well, I don't know if 100% you could because you probably get
no.
cut.
I'm talking just ride the bench. Like,
yeah,
I would
ride
never
the bench.
Get in but like I could be on a roster.
Maybe. I think you love. There's one thing that you love doing. It's overestimating your basketball skill, though.
I can't wait to beat this kid live streamed in the first basketball round we run.
You won't.
I'm gonna get you with so many hezzy shot fakes.
Cyro's not gonna know what the fuck to do, man.
They always jump, man. When you're 5'9", they always jump. Luke knows.
They
always jump.
Jackson, they always jump.
You could ask Luke.
Cyro's like the only guy who's like tall that doesn't jump. Whenever I try to shoot.
I just stand there.
Yeah, Cyro's like that Roy Hibbert verticality, you know. He's got that Roy Hibbert verticality. It's fucking elite, man.
But no, the other day I was actually at the rec and I was about to leave, and some kid asked me to play 1v1, and I thought like he literally like looked like he thought he was gonna beat me real quick, and then I beat him like 11-6 real quick. And just like huh?
Said you sauced him.
Yeah, I mean, he kept trying to take 3-pointers, and I hit like 4 floaters in a row, and I was just like, bro, like you're just gonna let me.
You're just shit, man.
Yeah, I was like, you're gonna keep letting me get these floaters. I'm gonna keep taking these floaters. Like, but what do you call it? I was gonna say is where were we going? Okay, so the Canadian Basketball League is actually supposed to be the G League for the G League.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah. Yes, the Canadian Elite Basketball League is supposed to be a developmental league for the G League. So it goes like NBA, G League, Canadian Elite Basketball League.
God, it was
God damn, what a terrible fucking league.
Could not believe it was on TV.
That's actually awesome. It was though.
Yeah. What the fuck is this doing on in Southwest Florida at 4 o'clock on a Thursday
I think Drake owns
afternoon?
a team in the Canadian Elite Basketball League, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the Scarborough Stars or something. I don't know what the fuck they're called. I think something like that.
Wait. What channel was the Canadian Basketball League on?
I have no fucking clue. I don't know. I have no idea.
Internationally, it's on CBC. No,
like this is at a bar restaurant at 4 o'clock on Friday. It's just a replay of the CEBL.
Guys, I'm gonna try out for the Winnipeg Sea Bears.
It's a long flight.
All right, y'all.
Man. Holy shit!
I am about to walk into office hours, but I will see you guys tomorrow.
Sounds good, nerd. You'd spend more money on your flight and then stay to Winnipeg than your first year's salary.
I think they only pay them like $200 a game, $300 a game. It says.
Oh jeez, it's actually not for playing basketball. I'll take that, but fuck,
it's just
not
above
great.
like semi.
Yeah,
here we go.
CBL legend.
Okay, right here. Listen to this. So teams can only spend $6,250 per game on salary. That's their salary cap. $6,000.
Fantasy parlay.
Okay, right here. This is it. They can only spend about $9,500 a month.
That's USA dollars. Fuck.
Yeah. So you're basically supposedly the least amount of money you'll make is
not covering my rent. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, $1,300.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Jose Colorado getting some free press. Who the fuck is that? Looks like a rec league star.
Who is this?
Oh, he's got a website too. He's a professional athlete and an international sports journalist. Go for his job, Cyro.
Should I go for
it? He's actually. Oh, this is Jose Alvarado.
Oh wait, yeah, I was about to say. I was like, this guy can.
This guy can hoop. Fuck. Jose Alvarado. Jose Colorado is Jose Alvarado, just like as an alias trying to see something.
Like, can we pull up this picture?
Holy shit, he put up 23.
Where?
This fucking guy. It's like that dude you went to high school with who's like playing rec league and like intramural, and they're like posting it, and he's like,
he did drop 23 in one game in 2020.
Have you ever watched the like wiffle ball, like the little kids wiffle ball league? This guy would. This is the similar route I see. That is
Bobby Portis.
No, that guy's skinny. How's that Bobby Portis?
I don't know. I do that all.
Dude's got no head.
All right. I do need to go.
Yeah, enjoy your non-hurricane. I got 3 games.
Wait, look.
Whose idea is that?
Thomas. You know what? This could be a great documentary. Okay.
Dude, you could do that.
Yeah, let's reach out to Joel Anthony and be like, give me a tryout. Give me like a month to train with like a legit trainer. To like
see Brickley.
I think I could. Like, I easily could have played NIA. I don't think I again. Whenever I say I could play, I wouldn't be a starter. Would not be a starter. I would be off the bench, 10th, 15th man.
If I was 6'4", I could play college basketball.
You think? I mean, I
think if you're 6'4" and you just like want to play basketball, I think a D3 team would be like, you got it.
I do think that there is a point like where height, if you can like you're somewhat athletic and like fluid, like yes, like you could. I think
like if I was a college football star and I was like to some random D3 school, I was like, can I play basketball for you? If they were really bad, they'd be like, sure.
Yeah.
You want to play football too?
And let's say like some guy who's 5'8", super good at basketball, also has to try out. They probably tell the 5'8" guy, see ya. Yeah. And tell you, yes, because they need like big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Life's changing.
All right.
If Yuki Kawamura walks into your gym, I'm telling him to get the fuck back to Japan. I'm just kidding.
I gotta go meet my professor for like.
Oh, you guys are all fucking nerds.
Well, this is for my job. I'm a graduate assistant, so
I got another lunch with my boss today.
You're your own boss.
He's hungry, man. When he gets hungry,
I'm done. Bye.
I hate jokes like that. I hate myself saying jokes like that.
I'm leaving.
I'm my own boss. Thank you for watching, everybody. I can't end the show.